there'd be anything instead of nothing.
Boring. Yeah, like we actually need something to do. We
Instead
can't always just go out to Campbelltown or somewhere.
Yeah. And like half of us can't get there because like people in Buxton and there's
I'm scared of trains,
Yeah,
so my mum always has to drive me.
Trains with parents.
Because there's practically nothing to do at Picton.
It's not just Picton, it's like everywhere.
Yeah.
And we need something to do. It's like better than roaming the streets.
Yeah. Like we have like limited options. Like we could go to the park, but I'm pretty sure it's from like ages 3 to like 10, and half of us can't fit on the equipment, and we're just like, yeah, this is fun.
Well, I don't know, it's a bit weird because like only the guys can go there. Like if chicks go there, they sort of like get called names. They hang out at the skate park.
I could disagree because I have a lot of male friends, and it's like I can hang out there with them, but like all I'd be doing is sitting on the ramps watching everyone skate and stuff. So it's not so much intimidating for me, but it's boring because I don't ride anything.
It's sort of like that's one of the like little places that we like the little number of places that we have to go, and now that there's like little kids going there, it's like we don't want to go there anymore.
It's not only bad for the teenagers. The little kids can repeat what the teenagers have said, and like the bad things.
I reckon those little kids shouldn't be like exposed to some of the stuff that the like bigger kids say and do.
It's also unfair on like us because like the parents give like us like looks and stuff like we're going to do something mean to their kids, and then most of them don't go there because they're scared of us.
It's like another place that's being invaded and now we don't have it anymore. Our school kind of has a name to it for the girls. Like everyone thinks that we're like bad things when we're not.
Like we should have like another school to go to. We should have a TAFE like closer to us.
I think like we need like a facility like the library, just different, like not as serious.
I used to live like city Sutherland type way, and like they didn't have any options like electives, that's the word, to do, where we have like heaps, which is I guess alright, but yeah.
Another library closer to other towns in Wollondilly.
I thought it would be good because most of us are still in high school and we're not going to TAFE and doing other electives that we want to do out of school. We're only limited to the ones that we have in school. Like, for example, we have to go out of school to do drama, but it would be better if we could actually go to a place like if we want to do art on the weekend, like just to study a bit more, to get maybe just to put something towards what we can do later on in our adulthood thing.
Yeah.
Well, the bus I catch for school, there are like other civilians catching it too. So like it's not just a school bus, it's like mingling with other people, and like we don't really like it. Well, because like we're all like, we can't be ourselves because we feel like we're being watched all the time, and we like don't know them, so it gets a bit weird.
There's usually about an extra 20 people on the bus that are just standing in the corridor because there's no seats, so we need like an extra 2 or 3.
Like the bus I catch, like everyone, it's like always full because like everyone catches it, but they don't live in the area that it goes to. So like it's always full, and like they always get off at like at least like with KFC in Tahmoor.
When I get off the bus, sometimes it takes me like half an hour to cross the road.
I think the timetables should be more available, and well, I don't really know about buses in Buxton other than school buses.
And there's no train bus in there.
Yeah, which is very hard to get anyway.
Well, if you're like mad desperate, you have to walk.
Yeah, if you had no way of getting home at all,
Like
you'd have to walk. Your phone was dead, there was no cars anywhere, even though as risky as it sounds like ask for a lift, you'd have to walk. Because we live in like the middle of nowhere.
If you still go to school, it's like not that easy to get a job, and then you don't have any money, so you can't really catch a cab.
If we got the bus, I reckon our bus passes, like our normal school bus passes, should be able to work all week instead of us having to pay for it because they only work for the school times.
I reckon instead of, I think our bus passes should at least like maybe cut down the cost at least, maybe like other days, because you know we don't just pop out with money.
I think if we had a lot of buses going around this kind of area, it would work well, because then, I mean, more kids could get jobs and then they could pay off those bus fees with the money they earn, so they can still, like, they can get a lot more jobs and stuff easier.
Do you guys ever use the train?
Yeah, we use the train.
I sometimes have to walk to Tahmoor just to catch the train because my mum works and she won't be able to take me at certain times.
I reckon they should do sort of like counselling groups so people with the same sort of problems can communicate with people who have those problems, and there might be some people that have recovered from their problems and can explain how they helped, like they used help from other people and how they got through it themselves.
Like, because even though we are in school now, but we won't be forever, and we do like music and art and photography and all that kind of stuff at school, but like if we want to learn, like, I know this is going to sound weird, but if we don't like the teacher we have for like our subjects at school and we don't understand what they say when they're trying to teach us, then we kind of like teach ourselves, and we may not always be right. And so if we can go, like, have somewhere to go and they can kind of teach us as well, then it'll kind of help as well.
Yeah, I've got friends that have gotten kicked out and they have nowhere to go. They just like sleep in a park or something. So they should have. Yeah, like literally, because they just have nowhere else to go.
They should have like some place that you can call and someone like friendly and nice that you can just like instantly try and trust should take you somewhere where you can stay.
On a phone, it's more kind of anonymous. I mean, if you actually see this person and talk to them, they can actually like realize the situation you're in and try and help you out, like through what resources and where you live and all that kind of stuff. I mean, across a phone, all they can really tell you is like just try and solve it. Maybe it could just be like that community hall kind of thing. I mean, like you could just have something going on every now and then. Like I know there's the discos and stuff, but something more kind of regular.
Yeah. Claudia? I know there's that youth place in Tahmoor, but because it's in Tahmoor, some people who do have problems can't get there. Like, they need multiple places where people can hang out.
Like Aiden said before, with the youth centres, I reckon they should just have a room where you can just go and relax, not having to be like a disco or wherever, where you can just get away from home, just somewhere that you can just go and relax and be yourself.
There's a lot of groups of adolescents. They don't really have much respect for anyone else or anything really. They go around trashing things. They beat up people just for the fun of it.
Can I just ask, how many of you guys have been exposed to groups like this?
But it all depends on who they are, because there are Campbelltown people like that coming here, and they're like coming over here to like purposely be here for us, to like pick on us.
Well, I was thinking really the stuff that is good at those places we just take randomly for granted, and so we more focus on the bad things because that's just out of the ordinary. the ordinary is practically the alright stuff. It's pretty good.
We might have some better opportunities than like other towns because we've got Bridge 54 and Disco 54, and then we've got the Blue Light Disco. And
the fact that we can like walk down the street and we can most of the time feel safe. Even if it's just getting dark, we still feel safe because you'd walk down the street, even if you don't know someone, you just say hi, and they're usually polite.
The fact that like everyone's pretty close. We have the people we hate that like in this like S.T.A.D.S brought a lot of people closer.
We're secluded but not really cut off.
Areas not too far apart, but it's pretty close, so we all can like sort of meet together. Like Picton's only 5-minute drive to like Tahmoor. It's not too far to go like, compared to some other places we have to drive like 20 to 15 minutes.
Well, I live on land obviously, so it's very quiet and open, so I kind of like that. It's better than living out in like the town because you always hear cars and that.
Do you have a waterhole? Oh yeah, I go to mermaids and potholes and little mermaids, and there's just all these river holes around everywhere. You can just hang out with your friends and have fun. You can just really enjoy yourself there with everyone.
We've also got swimming pool in Picton, which is really good because you can always go and train. So if for school you have a swimming puddle, we can go to Picton swimming pool and train there.
Or you can just chill there.
I just think compared to other towns and suburbs, it's pretty good here.
Like, just think, it could always be a lot better, but then again, it could always be a lot worse.
And it's not like really busy here, so you can just like go and know like it's not going to be that busy.
A cinema.
Less fatty foods.
More activities.
Entertainment.
A theme park.
Tracks.
Walking tracks.
McDonald's.
Places where horses can go.
Trains to everywhere.
Better transport.
Hospitals.
Better safety for everyone.
More job opportunities.
Yeah, I like that one.
Does that mean some more coffee shops, man?
The one thing that I really noticed in working with the students and the young people in the area while we were filming this mini documentary and creating it was that they are still facing the same issues that we faced 20 years ago when we were growing up here.
I'm Grace. I don't like her. Oh, really? Miss? She doesn't like me. She doesn't like me. She doesn't like me. Nobody likes you.
I don't shout too much.
Why do you have a picture?
Someone likes you or if they don't, you can get along with who you want and who you don't want to. Yeah. Grace obviously doesn't like you, so build a bridge and get over it, sweet cheeks.
Try not to break anything here either.
Try to break it, you gotta be here.
Well, that's not...
You're like twice as It's loud in here. Get out of here. Wait, move. Move your ass, horse. Seriously, my ass muscles are killing me.